Hi, Nelson.
Hello, teacher. How are you?
I'm good. What about you? How's everything?
I'm good. Normal. Yeah, I just came to. I arrived to my house. Yeah, I almost a minute. And well, it's Monday. Uh, Nothing different. Work and
Work as
the
usual.
traffic. Work as usual. The traffic not stopped, but fluently. The traffic was fluently. Yeah.
Fl-
And can I say fluent or fluent or
Mm,
or
you
slow
can
or
say that the traffic was normal.
was normal could be? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a little bit
Yes.
hungry because I couldn't eat well in my lunch. I just drank a Gatorade with a snack. And my stomach need to eat something.
You say I couldn't eat.
I couldn't eat.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Well, I couldn't eat well. I just drank a Gatorade and a Coke and a galleta, yeah,
Cookie?
cookie. I'm sorry.
A cookie? Mm-hmm.
Cookie. And yeah. And what else? What's new? Mm, no, it's normal. The classes, send the email, a lot of
A lot of reports today.
reports today. Yeah, it's today is
Today
payday,
is payday.
payday. Yeah, we have money. Well, almost no, but you need to pay my things. Yeah, my bills. Well, you know.
I understand what you mean.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm sorry because the Friday I couldn't connect it
On Friday, I
on
couldn't
Friday.
connect. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I couldn't connect because I had a another task. Yeah, it plans. Yeah. But what about you? What happened? I think is everything is okay or nothing familiar.
No, everything it's okay. Yes, everything
Okay.
it's fine. It's just that on Thursday I had a seminar
Oh, really?
and the seminar was supposed to finish around 6:30 and it ended up finishing around 7 something.
Yeah.
So I was not gonna get on time, to my
Um,
house and I just had my work laptop, my other work laptop. And on that laptop I cannot I don't have access to the book, right? And all I mean the I don't have access to Zoom and to the book
yeah.
and to all that. So for that reason I asked for permission and there was it was very suddenly that
Mhm.
the seminar took longer than
Mm,
expected and
yeah.
I didn't wanna, have you waiting there. So for
Mhm.
that reason, the class was moved to Friday.
Yeah, it was a little bit difficult to connect it. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, and I know I apologized on Friday with Frank and Sulma that were in the class with me because I know that you guys already have your items, right?
Hmm.
On every Friday you already have your tasks, your activities, and all that. But if you weren't able to connect, no worries. I understand.
Yeah, yeah, I couldn't do that, but the all student they couldn't to connect it, no?
Only two. The usually
Oh,
only it's only you, Sulma, and Frank, right?
Frank.
So, but yeah, I was with Frank and Sulma on Friday.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
It was a normal class.
It was a normal class, yes.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, and today I don't know if they are going to connect, but
but mm,
let's while we wait for them, do you
let me
have
check.
access, Nelson, to Google Classroom?
I was thinking about it, but I couldn't to check in the weekend. I will try. I don't know if someone's send and WhatsApp chat. Yeah.
No, you should get it in your email because it's Google Classroom.
Ah, yeah,
So in
yeah.
Google Classroom, where you have to complete your
Mhm.
homeworks.
Oh, yeah, yeah. But
Mhm.
currently, I not check the classroom,
Unit,
but
yeah, because the exercises for unit, what are the units that we're completing right now?
we have 8 units: 3, 4, 5, 6,
Okay,
7, 8. Mhm.
yeah, but right now we are in unit unit 7.
7. Okay.
So the exercises for unit 7, you could start already completing them so that I grade them because for the previous units, Nelson, you didn't complete the exercises. So
No, I'm
it's
sorry.
important that you complete the exercises because that is part of your final grade. So it's
Excellent.
important that you complete them. And yeah, hi Frank, how are you doing?
Okay. Yeah, I will do the number 7. Yeah, in this days.
Number 7, yes, number 7, which is the unit that we're covering right now. We're gonna
Okay.
finish it today so you can start completing it tomorrow if you want.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, yeah, I will do.
Mhm. Thank you.
Okay.
Hey
Hello.
Frank, how are you
Hi.
doing?
I'm doing well. What about you?
Nice. All good. How was your
Okay.
weekend?
Um, I go. I think all good.
All good. Nice.
How many months are in advanced level?
How many months?
How many
Not
months last or
I'm not quite sure, but I can ask to the
mm,
administrator. How many for because I've been with you for 2 months. No, this is
yeah,
no. Is it the second month? I don't remember. I think it has been 2 months. This is the third month, I guess.
okay. Yeah, because
And
when I started I knew about this is a advanced level, but I don't know how many months last this level.
this level, I'm gonna ask because we have been already 2 months. This is the third month, so I'm gonna ask how long it lasts, and I'll let you
Okay.
know.
And is there another level after advanced?
I think there should be because I'm not familiarized, because I would just get the modules and the levels, but I don't know
Ah,
how
okay.
many exactly we have, right? But I'm gonna ask, and I'll tell
Okay.
the administrator to let you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Excellent. So let's continue then, guys. I'm gonna share my screen, and we're gonna continue in unit 7. This is the last page that we're gonna cover, and this is specifically about writing about a personal experience. So we're gonna do some reading today and some writing. But first of all, I'm gonna ask to Frank to help me reading, please, the letters in purple, the purple paragraph over there.
Okay. A personal experience composition usually begins with an introductory paragraph containing a thesis statement and some observations or comments.
Comments or comments.
Comment, comments.
Mhm.
Comments? Okay,
Comments. Mhm.
comments. The body of the composition provides background information and gives details about what happened. The conclusion usually restates the thesis and presents the writer's feeling.
Okay, so there the conclusion usually restates the
Re-
thesis and present the writer's feelings.
Restate the thesis, like
Uh-huh.
thesis. Okay,
Thesis.
the thesis.
And presents the writer's feelings. So what
Present
we're
the,
gonna,
okay.
yeah, thank you. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna underline the thesis statement, then read the composition and answer the questions below. Compare answers with the partner. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to underline the thesis statement. We're gonna go over the paragraph, we're gonna read it together, and you're gonna tell me what do you believe is the thesis statement. So I'm gonna start with Frank. Please read the first paragraph.
Okay. Last month, I took a giant step and finally moved to a new apartment. I had been sharing a 2-bedroom apartment for 2 years with a friend who I known since childhood, and I decided that it was time to have my own place. Until own, right?
My own place, yes. So let's take a look at some pronunciation items here. We're gonna go step by step. So here I took a giant
Giant. Giant.
step and finally moved to a new apartment. For some reason you were saying department, but it's apartment. No, and it's okay. It happens when we read because those are like the words that you are more familiar with. So for that reason, you tend to probably see a different word, right? But it's apartment. I had been sharing a 2-bedroom apartment for 2 years with a friend. So it's nice. Go ahead.
I have a question. What is the difference between apartment and department? It's not synonymous.
No, it's not the
No,
same. In Spanish, for instance, I think that it's in Mexico where they call departamento, but in El Salvador we call it apartamento, right? But department, it's not. I think it's in some countries the place where you live at, but other than that, department, it's
here in Salvador we use department to refer to for instance financial department.
exactly to a specific section of something or somewhere, right? And that's pretty much it in English too.
Okay.
Just in Mexico is that I've heard that they call el depa, right? Yeah. So nice. So let's continue. Nelson, go ahead, please. Let's start with in the beginning.
Okay. In the beginning, I was a little scared because I would be assuming a great deal of financial responsibility. I was also a little concerned about feeling lonely. Lonely, yeah. But I knew it was important to have the experience of being totally on my own.
On my own. Okay. So in this case, in the beginning, I was a little scared because I would be assuming a great deal of financial responsibility. I was also a little concerned, remember, concerned about feeling lonely. But I knew it was important to have the experience of being totally on my own. Okay? Nice. Thank you. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome.
Hi, teacher.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
All good. here reading with your classmates?
Okay.
Are you good to start with us or you need
Yeah.
some time?
No, I'm ready, but I want to know if I can keep the camera off.
Off, no worries. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
You guys are free to have it off whenever you need it, okay? So no
Okay,
problem.
perfect. Thank you.
Excellent. So, Jennifer, can you help us reading, please? So just to tell you a little bit of what we're doing is that we're reading this paragraph and we are going to decide later what is the thesis statement for the paragraph that we're reading. We already read the first two paragraphs, so now you're going to help us reading the paragraph number 3, the one that starts in the first thing. Can you help us reading, please?
Okay. The first thing I wanted to be before making a final decision was to talk things over with my roommate. We have first moved in together because neither of us could afford.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. So let's discuss about pronunciation here. We had first moved in. Moved in. Remember that there are some words that you can say them together, right? So moved, and then we have the preposition in. So we say we had first moved in together because neither of us could afford.
Okay.
Excellent. Thank you. Next, Frank. I looked at, this is another one. Look, I looked at, because it's in past tense, and then you have a preposition that starts with a vowel. So I looked at, go ahead.
I looked at.
I looked at.
I looked at many apartments.
Looked at.
Looked at.
I looked at.
I looked at. It's complicated. I looked at.
I looked at. Remember that. Just think about this. The verb is looked. Looked. And I add the at. And I just say it together. Looked at. I looked at.
I looked at. I looked at. Okay, I need to practice more. I looked at many apartments before making up my mind. I finally found one.
I don't know if it's me, but I like. I don't listen to Frank.
I listen. I don't know if you are, but I can hear.
Microphone. And now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I start again. I looked at many apartments before making up my mind. I finally found one that I liked, an affordable one bedroom in very good shape, with a lot of light. And the apartment is.
The apartment is. So we're gonna stop right there. Okay, really nice. Nelson, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm sorry. My new apartment is beginning to look like a home now. I've been looking at a lot of interior design websites and I've managed, I don't know, to decorate my apartment.
My apartment. Okay, so in this case, you say, and I've managed to decorate my apartment. I've managed to decorate my apartment.
My apartment, okay.
Excellent. Thank you. And now, Jennifer, you're going to help us reading the complete last paragraph, looking back.
Looking back, I definitely think that I made the right decision. I feel very good about having a place I can call my own. I feel more independent and responsible. Sometimes I feel a little lonely, but for the most part, I enjoy the privacy.
Okay. Great, thank you. So looking back, I definitely definitely think that I made the right decision. The word here, definitely.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Okay.
Excellent. So we already read the paragraph. We went over it. Now, what do you think is the thesis statement for this paragraph that we're reading? And just to tell you, because remember, it says here, a personal experience composition usually begins with an introductory paragraph containing a thesis statement and some observations or comments. The body of the composition.
I can hear you, teacher.
We cannot hear
The
you.
thesis and presents the writer's feelings.
Your audio was soft, teacher.
Yeah, your
You don't
voice.
listen to me?
Well, now yes, but some second ago, no. No. I cannot.
We only see your mouth moving.
Yeah. We're going to study late.
What about now? I don't know.
Now,
I
yes.
think that my USB
okay.
is not working. So until what part were you able to listen to me? I apologize.
Okay.
I think you were talking about the body.
About the body, yeah. So the body of the composition provides background information and gives details about what happened. The conclusion usually restates the thesis and presents the writer's feelings. So this is pretty much the definition of a thesis statement. Looking into this and looking into the paragraph, which ones do you think are thesis statements?
I think the first line.
The first line? But what is specifically for the first line?
That I think the word line, last month I took a giant step and finally moved to a new apartment.
Moved to a new apartment. Okay. Nice. Nelson and Jennifer, do you agree with Frank that this is considered a thesis statement?
The last one I took a giant step and finally moved.
Yeah, it could be. Or maybe the second line that said that I have been sharing a 2-bedroom apartment for 2 years.
For 2 years. Okay. Remember that we have plenty, right? So we already have 2. What else? What else can you think of?
What we're going to search? I don't know exactly.
The thesis statement that could be here. Look, a thesis statement contain observations or comments. It could also provide you with background information and gives details about what happened. And the conclusion that could usually restates the thesis and presents the writer's feelings. So let's take a look at something here. This is the first one. Look, is what Frank said. Remember that Frank said that the first part of the paragraph was a thesis statement. Last month, I took a giant step and finally moved to a new apartment. So that's a thesis statement because you're really telling what happened, right? At that specific moment. So we already have the first example. What other one could be considered a thesis statement? Do you believe that this is the only one or we have some more?
I think it's there finally.
Now, let's leave this at this moment. Let's now look into the questions. Look, what observations or personal comments does the writer make in the first paragraph? Jennifer, what do you think?
In the first paragraph, it says that the person have been living with the partner for 2 years, but
Mhm.
that one
Is it me or I don't listen to Jennifer?
No,
No, right? I
no.
thought it was me.
Hello, sorry, can you hear me now?
Yeah, no, right.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. The first paragraph, it talks about a person who has been living with a partner, but
Mhm.
wanted to move on.
Wanted to move on. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice. Now, Frank, number 2, what details and background information does the body of the composition provide?
Details and background information of the body of the
Look at what it says.
yeah. One is
So what can
she
paragraph
was sharing
that
an
happened
apartment.
in the background?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, can you hear me? No.
I can, but I don't know the teacher.
Can hear
Okay, I think no.
Franz. I can hear you.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, Nelson. Teacher.
Give me 1 second because I'm
Okay.
reconnecting my headset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I continue.
Continue, please.
And one of the detail is that she had been sharing an apartment.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the detail. And another information, background information is she moved to that apartment with a friend, and with a friend that she knew since childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's I think just that.
Just that. Okay.
Just that.
No worries. Thank you. Now, Nelson, the number 3, what additional information do you think the writer gives to complete the body paragraph?
The body paragraph, I think, is that she said the new apartment just have a 1 bedroom. It looked like a home, and that's it. To think more.
Okay, let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm going to put this here. Can you listen to me, guys?
Yeah.
I think that my USB port is not working fine, but I just disconnected my mouse and hopefully it doesn't break again. Okay, so we already have the thesis statement and we have number 1. In the beginning, I was a little scared. Do you agree with this, guys? Of all of this? Number 1 and 2, do you consider that those are the thesis statements? Yes or no? I think the first one, Frank said it well.
Mhm.
And then Jennifer, you were also mentioning something about it, right? But those two are pretty much the thesis statement for this paragraph. Because they are really telling you, those specific parts are really telling you what happened, right? What is the background of the story and all that. Great. So now, what we're going to do is the following. I am going to, give me 1 second. Let me just stop sharing for a little bit here. And now, Jennifer, taking advantage that we are here, that you're here today, I was telling to the guys to please do not forget that you need to complete the exercises.
Yeah.
So we are going to finish today with Unit 7. So it's important that you complete the exercises too, right? Because remember that those are part of the final grade.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, nice. So what we are going to do right now is we are going to do some exercises specifically for, give me 1 moment. I'm just putting this here. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and complete these exercises to practice more about this topic. All right. So here we have relative pronouns, which is what we were covering a couple of days ago. And in these statements, describe your situation, then telecommuting may be right for you. So we have, you have a job that you can do independently of your coworkers. Number 2, Frank, can you help me reading, please?
Yeah. You can work productively without the pressure that you may get from supervisor.
Oh, give me 1 second. From your supervisor. Okay. So what is the pronoun there in number 2?
Number 2, the pronoun. After pressure, that.
That. Okay.
That.
We'll see. Thank you. Number 3, Nelson, go ahead.
Your home has quiet room, which you can use as your office.
Your home has a quiet room, which you
Quiet.
can use as your office. So which of the words you see here, it's a pronoun?
As.
Which one?
As.
As. Okay. We'll see. Thank you. Number 3, Jennifer, go ahead.
You have the wait. Sorry. You have the technology that you will at home.
Okay. which of the words you see here, it's the pronoun? It's the relative pronoun.
It's the.
The
No, the technology.
the technology.
The technology. Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. Number 6, Frank, go ahead. No, number 5. I'm sorry, number 5. Go ahead.
There are no family members who will require your attention while you are trying to work.
There are no family. Okay.
Remember who I think is the
Who?
pronoun.
Okay. So let's just recap a little bit. Number 2, you said that, right?
That.
Number 3,
They said that, but I don't know. I don't exactly agree. We can which or us.
I remember Nelson, you said as,
Yeah,
right?
us, yeah. Let's say us.
Exactly. What about number 4? Who remembers?
Number 4, I said that, but I think it is that.
That.
Yeah.
Okay. What about number 5?
Who?
Who? Okay. Let's go with number 6, Jennifer. Help me reading, please, and tell me what do you think the relative pronoun is?
You won't miss the social interaction that many people enjoy in the workplace.
You won't miss the social interaction that many
You
people
won't
enjoy in
miss
the
the social
workplace.
interaction.
Excellent.
Um,
So what is the pronoun there?
that.
That. Okay. We'll see. Nelson, number 7, and Frank, you're gonna do number 8.
You don't get distracted by household chores which interfere with your work.
Interfere.
Interfere.
Mm-hmm.
I think is which interfere.
Which.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Number 8. You can effectively use remote communication tools to keep in touch with those coworkers whose help you may need while you are working from home.
Effectively. You
If
can effectively use remote communication tools to keep in touch with those coworkers whose help you may need while you are working from home.
Okay.
So which one, Frank, it's the pronoun here, the relative pronoun here?
Whose?
Whose. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to review the answers. Number 1 is that, as we already have there. Number 2, as Frank said, is that. Number 3 is which, Nelson. So it's not as, but which, right?
Okay.
Because remember that a couple of days ago, we covered in the first grammar part the relative pronouns, right? That are that, which, and we'll see some others, right? Number 4, that. Number 5 is who. Here, right? Who will require. Number 6 is that.